Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Pulse here with your co-founders of PeakBot, myself, Dylan, joined by Ben. Ben, how are you this morning?
Doing good. Good Monday morning, getting towards the end of August, moving into September, getting to that fall season. Dylan, how do you feel about fall?
Love fall. I'm a big fall guy. I wouldn't say it's, a lot of people out there say fall's their favorite season. It's up there. It's
It's
up there,
okay.
but I want my summer back.
Yeah.
I would love for it to be June 5th right now.
If you had to
But
rank your seasons, not to get off track
okay,
immediately,
let's do
rank
that.
rank your seasons.
So I would go summer, fall, spring, winter.
All right. I'm
And I
pretty
like winter. I
similar.
got nothing against winter. It's just like I don't want to shovel snow. I
There's
don't
just too
want to
many
shovel snow.
inconveniences in the winter.
Yeah, yeah. What about you? And keep in mind we're in northern New Jersey. We get all four seasons. It's one of the beautiful things
Yeah.
about this part of the country.
Yeah.
What are yours?
Answer might be different if we live down in South Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Summer's not going to be my favorite down in South Florida.
No way.
No.
My favorite is summer, definitely, and then spring, because spring is the lead into summer. It's like you've been so cold for so
Yeah,
long, and then it starts getting warm, and then that first day you get to wear a t-shirt outside, nothing like it.
yeah.
And
No,
then
you're right about that.
then it's fall, then it's winter.
My favorite seasons kind of go around golf. Summer golf, obviously. Nothing better than a nice fall round,
Yeah,
a
it's
little
true.
crisp. My wife is waiting patiently for pumpkin spice lattes to be back at Dunkin'. I think that happens this Wednesday for any of you PSL fans out there. So it is already back at Starbucks, but I tell, my wife, hey, save the extra $2. Wait another week. Starbucks is just getting outrageous. I mean, for a small cup of coffee, we're talking like $6-7 now. That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts for all you retail traders out there. Anyway, excited to get back into it. For anybody who's new to the show or new to PeakBot, PeakBot is an automated trading platform for the everyday retail trader. We take well-known options trading strategies and we automate them for you. We sell options contracts. We collect premium. It's a long-term investment, less risky than buying options. We believe certainly less risky than trading, typical stock equities, which is actually where we started. But yeah, so today on our show, we're going to be doing a couple things. There's a couple updates we want to give you. We'll be brief about the updates. If you want to hear all the details about the updates to our platform and our strategies, tune in for our live show tomorrow on our socials. But we will give you the high level of that. We're going to take a look at PeakBot picks from last week. I'm very excited to go into that.
I have no idea how they went because I had to cut out early on Friday.
Well, I might have just told you, but
we don't know how the day ended.
I know how the day ended on Friday.
You were watching till the bell?
No, I'm just saying I went in this morning. I tallied it all up on closing prices from Friday.
Okay.
And I like how it ended up. And then we will be doing actually what we would do normally on our Tuesday show. We're gonna do today. We're gonna be making PeakBot picks live today. So what Ben and I are gonna do is we're gonna go through on screen for you in the audience. We're going to go through our process. We're going to take a look at our watch list, our credit spread watch list for our trend spread strategy. And we're each going to go give ourselves 12 minutes. Whoever goes second gets an extra minute. And we're going to pick plays for this week, contracts that would enter today that would be set to expire this Friday, whether we're going bullish with a put spread or bearish with a call spread. We're going to make 5 picks each and see how we do. We're going to keep updated. And when we come back live on Friday at noon Eastern on the Tradier Hub for our second show of the week, we'll do a quick review of that and see where we're at with just hours remaining left in the week. So, Ben, how about this? Well, first of all, any questions, ask us live. Again, Ben and I are the co-founders of PeakBot here. You're going directly to the source. text us, call us, schedule time on our calendar. We'd love to give you a demo, go through a Q&A session, whatever you want to know about automated trading for the retail trader. We're here. We are not financial advisors. None of this is financial advice. But those are just some quick housekeeping things. Ben, why don't you give a flyover on some quick updates and maybe a teaser to get people to come in and tune tomorrow?
Cool. All right. So just to go over some quick updates, I will share screen here. We made some additions to, or edited our wheel. Now, we did cover the edits that we made on Friday. So if you do want more detail today, go back to our Friday episode on the Trade Your Hub and take a listen there. We talked about all the updates we made to the wheel. Long story short, on the call side of the wheel, if you were previously trading the vertical wheel, the hedged wheel on the call side, you were selling the call at the 50 delta, and then you were buying a call at the 20 delta. And the purpose of doing that was we want to collect more premium at the 50 delta and then participate in upside from the 20 delta. And typically that upside would kick in if the stock increased in price about 7, 8, 9% in the week. And that allowed us to participate in upside. However, we hear you. We got a lot of people messaging us asking for downside protection versus having that participation in upside capabilities. So what we've done was we've now edited this side of the wheel strategy, the call side. And now what will happen is when you get assigned, we will sell the call strike that's closest to and less than the 30 delta. So similar to the put side where we're selling the 30 delta. And instead of creating a call credit spread, and instead of buying the 10 delta, which would be the opposite of what we do on the put side, we buy the 10 delta for the puts, we could buy a 10 delta for the calls. We're actually going to continue to buy a protective put at the 10 delta. So what this is doing is the 30 delta is likely going to be a strike or two above where the current price is. So you're going to, if your shares do get called away, you'll be making some more money on those shares being called away. There's actually potential, like if you're trading the naked wheel, to have a realized gain when you're selling your shares, because you could get assigned at a certain price, and then those shares could get called away at a higher price, and you can have a gain on the sale of shares. So that's major point number one. Major point number two is we're buying the 10 delta. So in the event that the stock price decreases by, call it 10%, maybe a little bit more, you're protected from that downside. You own a put on those shares. So it's just like if you bought shares, you owned a put, you bought a put as an insurance policy, and you get to maintain the value of whatever that strike price. So you get to sell those shares at whatever that strike price is. So that protects you from extreme downside. And that's what the people want, right, Dylan? That's what we've been hearing.
Yeah.
So we hear you. We made that update. And that's how we're wheeling now. The wheel has definitely taken a backseat to the trend spread strategy since we've released the trend spread strategy. But we still have a lot of people that are trading the wheel strategy. And, in times of a lot of volatility, sometimes the wheel's a preferred strategy. Just because it's more capital intensive, you could actually own the shares after you get assigned. You're not just taking the loss, and you got a chance for those share prices to recover a little bit and collect even more premium while doing it. So that's the big update there. We will cover this in more detail tomorrow morning. Like Dylan mentioned, if you wanted to tune in tomorrow morning, we will be live on X at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and we'll cover that, as well as we made some updates to our trade log. So I am in a test account right here. The chart will show up for you on a live account, but if you click on my trade log, you now have the ability to add a transaction manually. And you might be thinking, well, why would I want to add this manually? Well, sometimes when we're pulling our data over, not all of the information is 100% accurate. And we acknowledge that. And we have a message here, and we have a message on our homepage acknowledging that. And, that's just something that's very, very difficult with some broker APIs to get the correct information to come over. So we wanted to provide the ability, and of course that says failed to update. What didn't I input here? We want everybody to have the ability to add the transactions for themselves and edit them. And of course,
although you can't right now, maybe we'll make it a little tough.
I think it's because I'm on a test account right now and I'm not live, but we'll get that figured out. But anyways, you could check that box there, and then the transaction will be added, and then you can have you'll have the option to edit that transaction as well, or even just delete it. So really cool feature. Again, we could cover that in more detail. I'll have it ready for tomorrow with a live account, so we can show how we could edit and how that affects the chart and so on and so forth. But all right, so Dylan, we are already we gotta
move
here. We gotta move. So why don't you cover the results from last week?
Excellent. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up a couple things and we're going to get into it. So last week, and again, typically for us in our PeakBot picks, we make our selections on Tuesday for contracts that are set to expire Friday. And that's fine. A lot of our strategies are weekly expiring spreads. Open either from Friday to Friday, 7 DTE. Some open from, like our wheel strategy goes from Monday to Friday, but there are secondary and tertiary entry dates or entry windows on Tuesday. That's the last time you're going to enter a spread for our wheel or our trend spread strategy on Tuesday. But we're going to take a look at last week's results, and we're going to make picks for this week. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get into it. Let's see. Ben, can you see my screen?
I can. Whoa, okay. You went 5 for 5?
I did. I went 5 for 5. So we'll take a look at the post over here. So I went 5 for 5. I went full bull with 5 put credit spreads. My picks, although I think I took 2 of them, would have earned me $201 in premium. I didn't do the math on how wide the spreads were, but I think I would have utilized maybe a couple $2,000, $2,500 for that. So a really nice return on cash. We are now tied, Ben. After week 4, I've come back and we are now 2 and 2 each. All right, but yes, 5 for 5 on my picks last week. I had put credit spreads on TSM, which is Taiwan Semiconductors, Palantir, Uber, ticker ABBV. I think that's AbbVie. I forget that business. And Shopify. Ben went 4 for 5. It was close. Ben had 2 bearish plays, one on Lyft and one on ticker U, which I think is what, Unity Software?
Unity Software. Man, I'm looking at Unity Software right now.
It's close.
It closed at 1788.
Yeah, you needed to stay under 17.5 for your call spread. You closed just about 30, 40 cents over.
Dang.
And so that's what did it. That was the separating factor. And again, these were selected on the 16th. I'm sorry. You know what, Ben? Am I looking at I might have just, you know what? I just put the wrong date. I didn't update my date up here. So I'll have to fix that. I'll do that as soon as we end the live show. But these were our picks from last week. I came out on top. I'm confident. And let's see how we do for this week. So, Ben, what I think we should do is who wants to go first? I think the winner gets to select.
That's up to you. Yeah, you won. You pick. Do you want, and what was it? 12 minutes to the person that goes first and 13 minutes to whoever goes second?
That's correct. I want you to go first.
Okay.
And maybe it's because I like seeing your analysis. Maybe it's an advantage to go second. I want to see what you think about the market.
Yeah, I was thinking it probably is an advantage to go second. I think the person that goes second should have less time.
Okay.
I think 13 minutes to whoever goes first, 12 to whoever goes second.
All right, fine. You're going to go first. You're getting 13 minutes. Get ready. Get it pulled up. You're going to go. What?
You got the timer ready?
Yeah, I'm getting it ready now. 13 minutes. Pull up your alerts watch list. Ben, we like to use the alerts watch list for this.
So before I say go, I will note that I did take a look at SPY. SPY is, per the watch list, in a bullish trend this week. We are this week going to be adding what we call trend direction. So there will be a trend direction indicator on the watch list later this week. We'll cover the details of that tomorrow. And if we
I feel like I should start the clock, dude.
If we look at this is the analysis for you too. If we look at the daily chart on SPY, I mean, look at that crazy bull run that we've had since the beginning of August. It's been nothing but up. And now we're approaching highs here. So now Dylan and I are left with a decision to make. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Are we neutral for this week?
Let me ask you a question. Is that all-time highs?
It would be all-time highs, yeah.
And we're meeting that resistance right there pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we're there.
Man, I hate that.
We're there. All right. Ready?
Yes. All right. 13 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, go. 13 minutes and counting.
All right. And one more update. We added a lot more tickers to the watch list. Again,
tune in tomorrow, 8:30.
Tune in tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., and you can learn all about all of the new tickers that we added to the watch list. All right. So I'm going to most likely do 3 bullish and two bearish for my picks this week.
Okay.
Just to kind of split it up. Since there are a lot of tickers on the watch list now, I am going to look at the buffer here, and I'm going to look at UVXY, Pro Shares Ultra, bearish for this week. And then the strike price would be 26.50, really good buffer. Let's take a look at ticker UVXY. And Dylan, you were saying this to me yesterday, you were saying how you might just go all in on ETFs.
I might. I like that strategy. My portfolio has been a little volatile, so I like less volatility. What are you looking at here? Okay, so you're looking at...
So this ETF is based on the VIX. It's which is based on volatility. We had a huge volatility spike at the beginning of August. And we've been kind of coming back down to earth since then. If something crazy happens this week, which I don't think we're anticipating anything crazy happening this week, we should be good. I think I'm going to, I don't want to jump the gun real quick. Maybe I got it up on a different screen. Maybe I will take a look at the expected move on the week, just to be sure. So the expected move is $2.60. My strike is at 26 something. Yeah, lock me in.
Okay,
bearish,
UVXY.
Bearish UVXY.
Okay, bearish and your
strike price is 26.50.
At premium.
Premium is $21.
Can you by any chance, maybe we add this as a column, the spread, just the size of the spread?
Yeah, size of the spread, the budget. So 450.
Okay. Okay, great.
Then we got ticker DJT, number 2 on the list. I'm gonna go past that. I'm gonna go past the firm.
That's new. That's new to the list.
What, DJT?
Yeah, that's probably pretty volatile, I'd say.
It used to be on the list, and we took it off because it was too volatile.
Yeah.
TSLL neutral, Soxel, but NVIDIA is reporting earnings this week, I think. All right, NVDL, 10% buffer, $1,200 premium, and we would sell the 62 strikes. So NVDL.
By the way, the NVIDIA earnings scared the life out of Thomas. He didn't know what to do for this week because he thinks the market's kind of riding on that.
So this is NVIDIA ETF. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I want to touch that. AST Space Mobile, new name on the list. Not familiar. I am not familiar. Good EV. decent pop, great ROI, good buffer, bullish with sell the 30 strike. Where are we at right now on ASTS? Wow, look at that climb.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch that right now. That's hot, and it could be coming back down to earth. All right, I'll look for another bearish play since there's not a lot of bulls at the top of the watch list here.
By the way, 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. You are cruising.
Thank you.
One pick down.
How about ticker SYM? Another new addition to negative EV. I know it's only for the competition, but we want to negative EV on UVXY too.
I think maybe on another show we should take a deeper dive into the EV and kind of map that out over time to see why certain EVs would be positive or negative.
Yeah.
You're like, shut up, Dylan. I need to make picks.
Yeah, I need to concentrate here, man. All right, SMCI.
You're in foreign territory here, dude.
Good buffer, huge budget, very high price stock here. Bearish. We're looking at the 655 strike. When I look at the chart here, it looks like 655 is right around where there was a drop here. We could be hitting some resistance at that level. Looks like we had support here. Could turn into resistance since we've broken below it. I kind of like it. I'm going to take a look at the analysis. 7 buy signals. I'll come back to it. I know that
7 minutes remaining, dude.
Yeah, I know that I got to pick it up a little bit. All right, let's take a look at Zim. I'm going to fast track some of this since we're going to be running out of time soon. Just going to look at the analysis for the week on Zim. 14 buy, 1 sell. Love that. What's the strike price? Zim, $19 strike. Where are we right now? We're at $20. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. And we're on a slight downtrend. $19 is right here. I mean, we've been bouncing up and down around this level. I don't love it, but put me down as a maybe for Zim.
Bullish or bearish?
Bullish. $19 strike. 37 premium. 200 spread.
Okay.
Viking Therapeutics. This was, I think, at the top of the watch list when you sort by EV.
Yeah, I got to tell you that the addition of stocks makes this hairy with time crunch. So many more to choose from.
Yeah. All right. So what was it? $61 strike. Oh man, I'm not loving that.
5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining.
You know, Upstart's been good to me.
Ever since last year. They screwed you at one point. Screwed a lot of us at one point. Through that earnings report.
Sunrun's been good to me. I'm going to look at Upstart and Sunrun real quick on here. Looks pretty good. All right. I think I'm going to go with Upstart, and that's a bullish play.
UPST?
Yeah.
Bullish?
And that's going to be at the $40 strike. 61 in premium. $350 spread.
Got it. You got 2 picks remaining. Right now you have 2 bulls, 1 bear, 1 ETF, 2 individual underlyings.
DraftKings is bearish, huh?
And right now, those picks would only utilize about exactly $1,000 of cash to make, what's this, 82, $109 in premium. So you're looking at almost an 11% return on cash right here. That was nice quick math for you, boy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not about me.
So I got 2 bullish and 1 bearish, right?
That's correct. And again, this is following a credit spread strategy, trying to determine what trend we want to go with here, which is listed out for us on our watch list.
I'm looking at Moderna now. $86 strike when we look at the chart. I mean, it's so close. All of these are really close this week.
2 minutes and 55 seconds remain. 2 picks needed to be made.
Yeah, put me in for Moderna, mRNA. And that's bearish. $86 strike. 64 premium. 600 budget.
Okay, 1 pick remaining. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You have 2 bulls, 2 bears, utilizing $1,600 worth of capital for a total of how much premium? Let's do some quick math. 64 plus 61 plus 37 plus 21. Right now, that's earning you $183 in premium on $1,600 worth of capital. That's an 11.4% return on cash used if you were to go 4 for 4.
How much time do I have left?
1 minute and 45 seconds.
All right, put me in for ticker TNA. It's an ETF for, what was it, micro caps? Small caps.
Bullish, bearish?
Bullish. 42.50 strike. $48 premium. $300 budget.
Okay. All right.
What was my second ticker? I just want to take a look at the expected move on that real quick.
It was Zim, bullish, $19 strike.
Zim's expected move is $1.75 this week. Oh man, don't love it, but I don't know if I have enough time to replace
1 minute.
You gave me the 13 minutes, right?
Yeah, you have 1 minute remaining.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to find a better option right now.
Better option.
All right, I'll stick with it. I'll stick with those 5.
You're locked in. Okay, so I don't know if you want to write these down. You don't have to, but I have them. Overview. We have 3 bull plays. Okay, 2 bears. We have, Ben, you can do this quick math. Actually, I'll add it. So we have $1,900 utilized for those 5 trades. Premium earned is, 1 second, 37 plus 21. $231 in premium earned on the $1,900 in cash that you would need to utilize those trades.
That's like 11%.
Yeah, divided by 1,900, 12%.
12%.
So UVXY, bearish. And these are all set to expire Friday, okay, which is, what's the date Friday? The last day, second to last day of August, August 30th. UVXY, bearish at 26.50. Zim, bullish at 19 is your sold strike. Upstart, bullish, sold strike of 40. Moderna, bearish, sold call strike at 86, and then ticker TNA bullish sold put at 42.50. All right, so good job. Let's see what I can do. All right, so I'll pull up my stuff here, and I will get ready to rock and roll. 12 minutes is gonna fly.
Sure is, especially with
Okay.
the new watch list.
I'm ready, and
Right.
go. All right, so SPY, Ben already took a look at this. I just want to see for 1 week. Right now, we got 14 buy, 10 neutral, two sell. 1 month, that's even stronger. 1 day, it's pretty good. I just like clicking around on all this. So I'm going to stay on more of the bullish side of things for my picks. Now, the watch list here for our credit spread strategy has gotten a bit overwhelming, right? So what I want to do is I want to look for some high deltas. Let's go right up. Yeah, so high percentage of profitability. I want to try and stay bullish here at the top and see how we do. So, Ben, ticker GLD. This is a ETF, I believe, right?
Yep.
So let's look at GLD. We're bullish. I like the EV. I love this. Nice ROI. I'd like my buffer to be a little bit higher than 2%, but I like everything else about this. Oh boy. I'm going to have to zoom out to just be able to scroll. Okay, so 227.50 on ticker GLD is what I would try to stay above. 227.50. For the year, this is a nice bullish chart. Let's look at 3 months. It's a little more all over the place. 1 month. All right, so I'm trying to say above 227.50, which is right here. Let's look at the technical analysis here. Okay, 1 month, 1 day. All right. I'm thinking I actually like this out the gate here.
2 minutes off the clock.
All right. 5 day. Some big jumps here, but 227, when the strike's not even on the screen for the 5-day chart, that kind of feels pretty good. In pre-market, it's up. All right, give me ticker GLD.
Yep.
Bullish. My sold strike is 227.50. The premium earned on that is $27, and it is a $2.50 spread. Okay, cool. Feel good about that. Let's take a look here. I like seeing all 3 greens here. If I'm looking bullish, I like seeing 3 greens. Twilio. My cousin works at Twilio. Okay. I haven't traded Twilio in a while. I like the probability of profit here. That means we're selling close to the 20 delta. It's a good EV. I like my buffer closer to 3%. Only a $2 spread on a $60 stock. All of that on paper looks good. $59 sold put. I would want to stay above 59. I believe it's TWLO. Where did I say I want to stay above 59? Okay, let's look at 1 month. There seemed to be, there's actually some support right around that 59. We can see as we go across, that's actually pretty solid. And bullish pre-market, we're down just a little bit. 59 down here. God, I like this too.
Do it.
All right, yeah, give me Twilio. Bullish. $59 sold put. $17 earned in premium. And a $2 budget. So 200.
You got it.
Capital use. Okay. I took Uber. Ben, you know what was interesting? I took Uber bullish last week. You took Lyft bearish. Both hit.
That is crazy.
Both hit. I'm also liking Uber here right now on paper. So $72 sold put. I like this buffer a lot. They're off of earnings. Let's look at Uber again. It was good to me last week. Why not take a look at it this week? So I would want to stay above $72 is my sold strike. So let's look at the technical analysis for 1 week. Only one sell signal. I like that a lot. Over the next month, there's 0 sell signals on Uber.
Dylan, just to distract you a little bit, do you factor in the neutral signals? Like, does that matter as much to you?
No, because I'm okay with neutral. I'm cool with neutral, right? Like that's the beauty of selling spreads. I want it to, if I'm going bullish, I want it to stay neutral or bullish. I can even be a little bit wrong. Yeah, no, I look at it, but it doesn't kill me. I'm okay with if it stays flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally. So 3-month chart. Okay, this must have been, yeah, they reported earnings right here. Had a nice big jump. 5 days, I'm trying to stay over 72, which is way down here. Pre-market, it's up. Give me Uber, $72 put strike, $20 in premium earned, $2 budget. Okay.
All right.
So I think I should have one bear on here, but I'm gonna keep
going.
You're
working with about a $650 budget. You've got about $64 in premium on that $650 budget. So almost 10%.
Okay.
You got 3 picks. Let's get that timer up on the screen real quick. See how much time you got left.
Okay. You handle that.
You
Palantir.
Got 5.5 minutes.
All right. So I'm going to look at Palantir. I like everything here. Good buffer, $30.50. I would want to stay above. Palantir, PLTR. I think I'm actually trading Palantir week to week on our trend spread strategy. What did I say I wanted to stay above? $30.50. Okay, so pre-market, it's down a little bit. Definitely has leveled out here a bit. Weekly analysis, 15 buy, 8 neutral. Okay, let's look at the 5-day chart. I want to stay above $30.50. That's a bit of a bearish trend. This is really consolidating. Okay, I don't like it. Let's get off of that. Let's look for another high buffer. I should get a bear in here. Boy, Marathon Digital. What would I want to? I would want to stay below $20.50 on Marathon. Marathon's a brutal one, but 2050, that looks like it's just kind of climbing, but do we have any resistance here? Maybe honestly right where it's at, but
looks like it's bouncing down a little bit pre-market too.
Yeah, it is.
4 minutes.
Okay. Man, that just keeps climbing below. What was it? $20.50 way up here. Yeah, give me it. Give me Marathon bearish. Sold call at $20.50. $12 earned in premium. $2 spread.
Okay. One more.
All right. Now what I want to do is I just want to sort. I want to see the highest buffers on here. Whoa. What is this ASTS, Space Mobile? Are you familiar with that stock at all?
I just looked at it.
You looked at it yourself when you were picking?
Yeah.
I was off of that. Okay. I used to love Cassava Sciences. I used to trade that a lot. Let's just see what else is on here. I know you looked at Sim, Coinbase, Viking. I got to look at that. Okay, so I got to look at Cassava Science. I'm trying to stay above 28.50. It's a nice buffer. Let's look at the technical analysis before we do anything else. That's pretty good. All right. What did I say? I got to stay above 30 or 28.50. Let's look at this. Big spike here. They must have just had earnings. I would assume maybe. All right. Very consolidated now for the last 2 weeks. Man, 28.50. I gotta zoom in more. Dude, what is going on here? This looks weird. That freaked me out, but is there low volume on this or something? Why is this so flat?
The chart. It's the way the chart is right now. You got about 1:45.
I'm going with this. I think this is going to stay flat, so I'm not going to get hurt. Give me ticker SAVA, bullish, sold put at $28.50, premium earned $47, and my budget is $3.50. So
all right.
Bucks.
All right.
Did I have any that I wasn't 100% sure on? No, not
you didn't. Yeah, you didn't indicate that. You've got about 1:15 left if you wanted to, second guess yourself.
No, done.
He's done. All right. I will read them back to you so that way you can write it down for yourself.
Hit me.
We've got ticker GLD, bullish, 227.50 strike, $27 premium, $250 spread.
Okay, next.
Twilio, TWLO, bullish.
Keep going.
59 strike. 17 premium.
Okay.
$200 spread.
Next.
Uber, bullish. 72 strike. 20 premium. $200 spread.
Next.
Marathon, MARA, bearish, your only bearish selection. 20.50 strike, 12 premium, $200 spread.
A lot of $2 spreads here.
Cassava, ticker SAVA, bullish, 28.50, 47 premium, 350 spread.
All right. I feel good. I feel good about those. I've been really on a tear here. So hopefully I can take the lead this week. So roughly $850 plus. So $1,200 in cash used to earn how much? Let's just do the quick math. Utilizing $1,200 of cash plus 12, $123. So not too much earned in premium. I took some less volatile stocks, but $123 on the
10%.
Yeah, 10.25%. I like it. And again, a lot of our picks are going to be somewhere between the 20 and 30 delta. So on paper, we're giving ourselves likely between a 70 to 80% chance, statistically speaking, of winning these contracts. So I feel good about it. We did have Thomas make picks this week.
Yeah, do you have those available?
I do. I do. Yeah. The only thing that we didn't track was the size of the spread on them, but that's okay. So Thomas made picks on Friday with contracts also set to expire same date as ours on the 30th. Picked ticker XOM, which I think is Exxon.
Yep.
He did a bullish spread with $114 strike to earn $65 in premium. He did a bullish put spread on ticker J&J, Johnson & Johnson, at $160 sold put strike to earn $62 in premium. Bearish call spread on ticker SQ, Square, $67 sold call strike to earn $87 in premium. Ticker UPS, bearish call strike at $130, earning $45 in premium. And finally, a bearish Intel call spread ticker INTC. Sold call at $21.50, $21.50 to earn $11 in premium. So he had 3 bears, 2 bulls, which has changed, right? So you were 3 bears, 2 bulls. I'm sorry,
3 bulls, 2 bears.
3 bulls, 2 bears. I was 4 bulls, 1 bear, and he was 2 bulls, 3 bears. So he's leaning bear. We're both leaning bull. I'm leaning a bit more. So that's going to be interesting to see how it goes.
I think it's going to be a pivotal week in the market, at least from a technical perspective, right? Because we are approaching all-time highs. It'll be interesting to see if we blow right through that, which would indicate a bullish trend, or if we kind of bounce off of it and start heading back down, which could indicate a bearish trend. So pivotal week, and we'll see where we end up.
Yeah, so you're not, hypothetically, you're thinking not so neutral this week. You see one or the other?
It's hard to say, but I would maybe we float around this level for this week, which I might turn the Iron Condor strategy back on as a result of that. But I would expect within the next couple of weeks that we'll either see a break up or a break down.
Well, thanks for that. No, really good stuff. Ben, what else do we want to cover here today? I know we're getting close to the market opening here.
I think we're good.
Think we're good? Okay, fantastic. By the way, audience, let us know if you like seeing this. This is our first time doing PeakBot picks on our Monday live show on the Trader Hub. We think it's helpful, right, for you guys to see our watch list, how we approach that watch list. Of course, we're going in on these time trials here. We wouldn't want you to rush yourself when making selections for your portfolio, but we do it for entertainment purposes. And Ben and I, truthfully, if we were to actually take our time to set up our portfolio, I make updates to my PeakBot portfolio like once a month now. I've been more active. I've also been more passive, but I kind of check in once every few weeks, every month to make changes. Like this week, I think I have slightly more calls than puts, which maybe I'll adjust just based on how I feel about the market this week. But we'll see how the first few days go. But we would take, Ben, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes to set up your portfolio, however often you're checking.
Yeah.
And then the bot handles the rest. All right. So anybody's approach to trading options, selling options contracts. Of course, we're going fully directional, but you want to make sure that you feel good about your selection. If you want to be passive about your trading, select, not financial advice, select less volatile stocks, right? That's what I would do because I don't want to have to worry about coming in every few days or every week to make changes. If you're trying to roll the dice here and get the best bang for your buck and trade with the market and go for it, get more involved. Still utilize our automated strategies, but maybe keep a closer eye. So again, with PeakBot, you pick the stocks and our bots do the rest. We make it easy. We make it affordable. We make it transparent. No, I'm not reading off of the screen at the bottom, although that's exactly what I'm saying. So get started at usepeakbot.com. We do have a code PB50, PB50, all caps. Get 50% off your first subscription. Fully automate your trades. Connect it to Tradeear. If you're not on Tradeear, specifically using Tradeear Pro, okay, and the code that we just threw up at the bottom is slightly different. Don't worry about that. Tradeear Pro, $10 a month, commissions-free options trading. All right. So create an account at usepeakbot.com/Tradeear. They've been fantastic partners. You pay $10 a month. You do not have to pay on any commission. So get in there, get started. Let us know if you have questions. We will be back. Ben, you trading live this week with Thomas at 2?
I think so. We'll post about it.
TBD.
We'll post about it.
Live trading. We'll be live on our own show tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern to give some more in-depth updates on our strategies in the platform. And that's it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And as always, we'll see you at the peak. Take care, everyone.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.